That's new.
There's a danger hiding in plain sight, and it has been watching you. You felt the strange tension in your body, the silent pressure that lingers even when no one is around. That's not random. Your life is at risk, and your face is the very thing they're targeting. You carry something on your face that terrifies the wicked. It's not makeup. It's not your smile. It's the divine light that glows through your eyes, revealing what they wanted to keep hidden. There is an ancient threat circling, cloaked behind normal conversations and friendly gestures. But they're not here for peace, they're watching for weakness. They want to erase your glow. Because your face doesn't lie. Your face speaks with silence. And it's been exposing lies without a single word. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've noticed the shift. People who once smiled are now strangely distant. Conversations feel colder. Rooms feel heavier when you enter. It's not your imagination, it's a reaction. Your energy entered a season where it began revealing everything fake, everything impure. And those masks don't want to be unmasked. Your face carries the mark of someone chosen. It radiates protection, prophecy, and purpose. That makes you a threat to dark agendas. They wanted to shut you up quietly, but they couldn't. Now they want to silence you in more dangerous ways. Type Amen to get blessing 459. There's a plot being whispered in secret, and your name is in the center. Someone thought they could curse you without consequence. But what they didn't expect was that your very face would become their judgment. Your life is under surveillance. Not just by man, but by spirits sent to block you. But those spirits grow weaker every time you speak truth. They hoped you would stay small, silent, and soft. But your face betrayed their plans. Because it shows fire even when your mouth doesn't move. Now they're desperate. They're panicking. And that's why things feel heavier lately. Type Amen to get blessing 582. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, there are leaders of protection divine warriors stand ready when threats become serious. Your light has become too strong to ignore. Even those who once loved you now stand confused, not because you hurt them, but because you outgrew their shadows. Your life is in danger not because of your mistakes, but because of your mission. What they see in your face is not just beauty. It's revelation. It reminds them of their own lies. They want to cover you, dim you, twist the truth about you. But nothing crafted in deception will outlast divine assignment. Still, the threat is real. Someone has gone to lengths you'd never expect, to disrupt your journey permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 699. They are studying your photos, zooming in on your eyes, looking for weakness in your stare. But what they find only terrifies them more. Because your face isn't empty, it carries legacy. There are generations of warriors living behind your eyes. They see it, and they don't know how to defeat it. That's why you felt pressure around your face recently. Tightness, random headaches, flickers of energy. All of it is a signal. Something is trying to distort what they can't destroy. Your life is sacred. But sacred things are always hunted. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They've called your name in rooms you've never entered. And yet, your image haunts their rituals. Your face appears before them like thunder, loud in silence. They meant to scare you. But instead, they became scared. Because their tools melted. Their mirrors cracked. Their circles broke. Because your face holds something they'll never be able to replicate, favor. The favor that walks with you is older than any curse and stronger than any plan of destruction. That's why your enemies are exhausting themselves just trying to watch you. Type Amen to get blessing 841. Your face is a map. It shows the journey of someone who survived storms they never should have walked through. And that makes you dangerous. You're a living contradiction. You were supposed to break, but now your face glows brighter than ever. That confuses the dark. That's why people stare longer than normal. That's why they fade away quickly.
He ain't never lied about that.
About face makes their lies tremble. They want to erase you. But how do you erase someone protected by divine contract? Type Amen to get blessing 902. Archangel Michael says, there are people pretending to celebrate you. But their secret intent is to monitor your glow, track your growth, and stop your next level. Your life is being targeted through subtle attacks, conversations, distractions, and strange delays. They're trying to drain your energy by surrounding you with fake admiration. But they flinch when you look too deeply into their eyes.
Yep.
Because your face exposes who they really are.
They ain't never lied about it.
You've noticed the shift in photos. How your light seems stronger now. That's not editing, that's elevation. And every time your light grows, the risk rises. Because evil does not rest until it tries to dim what shines without apology. Type Amen to get blessing 944. You are not at risk because you're weak. You're at risk because you're powerful. And power always draws envy. There's something marked on your cheekbones, in your smile, in the shape of your eyes. A blueprint.
That's why I put my damn shades on. You ain't not
about that. Only divine forces understand. Someone has tried to
I was already told it's my eyes.
Tried to copy it. Tried to mimic it in secret circles.
My glasses keep
falling. But every copy crumbled. Because your light wasn't meant to be borrowed. Now they're angry. Not because you hurt them, but because they couldn't become you. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. The darkness is disturbed. They can't sleep while you're rising. And that's why your life is under threat, because you've become the light that wakes up sleeping souls. They know if you keep growing, more people will be set free. More eyes will open. More chains will break. So they've decided to attack the source, your face, your presence, your identity. But what they don't know is, your face is guarded by thrones. You were marked before you were born. And no shadow can overwrite a heavenly seal. Type Amen to get blessing 110. You've walked past people who whispered your name with jealousy, thinking they were hidden. But your spirit heard it. And the glow on your face began to warn them before your words ever could. There's a strange glow in your recent pictures. Some called it a filter. But even they know, no technology creates light that comes from the soul. That's what they want to silence. Not your voice, but your presence. Because your presence changes the room, it convicts what's been pretending. You are no longer just watched. You are studied. Monitored by those who know they cannot become what you are, so they try to eliminate it. Type Amen to get blessing 84. They've been speaking curses into the air, hoping it would reach you. But their words have fallen powerless. Because your face is like a mirror to the divine, reflecting every attack back toward its source. You've probably felt a pressure in your chest.
I know that already.
A weird feeling on your skin. That's because the resistance is real, but so is your protection. They're trying to confuse your reflection, distort how you see yourself. But every morning, you still rise and carry purpose on your skin. You are too sharp now, too alert. That's why you're still alive when they expected your breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Type amen to get
For me to
blessing
go
1219.
mental, be in my
If you wish to
head,
express
and
your
a lot
support
of
further, you have the
things.
option to give super
It's a lot of
thanks
things.
with
Being that I'm by
contributions of up to
myself, don't nobody that
$20.
watches me or watch my
Someone
page
saw
know
your
what I'm
face
going through
once
because
and
I
felt
don't
their
show it.
chest tighten. Not because of desire, but because of disruption. Your presence dismantled every illusion they had built. They had been gathering
They
strength
some
in secret,
motherfucking quotes.
casting doubt, sending negativity behind smiles. But your eyes didn't blink. Your spirit didn't move. And their confidence broke. They started with gossip, then slander. But when none of it worked, they turned to things darker, and even those failed. Type
I'll be
amen to
honest
get
right
blessing
now.
1300.
I got Capella name tatted
Archangel
on me,
Michael
right?
says, "You are the kind of
I got
person
his
who
name
scares
tatted on
evil
me.
without saying a word.
People
Because even
just
in your
feel
silence, your face testifies against every hidden agenda.
so
You weren't born
mad
for peace. You were born
that
for
they
power.
just wanna.
And power comes with enemies, especially when it glows in your face and speaks in your footsteps.
I do a lot of
You
things.
are their unspoken nightmare.
Maybe spitefully.
Some have gathered with candles. Some have tried water.
Maybe to prove a point.
Some have tried mirrors. But nothing
Maybe
reflects your
just
weakness, because your weakness no longer exists.
because I want to.
Only purpose remains. And purpose
But
has
to
no
catch a nigga
expiration.
attention,
Type amen to get blessing
Capella may
1440.
act stupid.
They tried to smear your name.
Slow.
But every time they spoke it, your light grew louder.
He already been speaking
You
to
can't
me
be
off and
erased,
on.
because you were written
It's
in
nothing.
fire.
I'm just used
Your
to
face
the
holds
whole
the storms
thing.
you've survived. And
Right
that's
now
why
it's
it
just
shines
numb
with
light.
more glory than they can handle. You carry the
I'm weak.
afterglow of battles that didn't destroy you.
You've
There's
been
jealousy
seeing
in
me in the clubs and
Not because
everything.
you have it all, but because they
So
know
if
what
the
you carry
females
can't
are
be
mad
bought
because
or
he
borrowed.
posted my tattoo to
You
his
are walking
motherfucking
evidence
story.
that divine covering exists.
Oh fucking
They
wow!
can't unsee what you've become. Type amen to get
Damn.
1491.
Oh, they fucking
Someone has
around. They
attempted to
be
speak
doing
over your
this.
destiny.
They fucking around. They doing
To
this.
pronounce things into the atmosphere that weren't meant for you. But your face, your eyes, rejected every syllable. You don't just glow. You guard. And the fire in your eyes is not emotion, it's spiritual discernment. That's why people flinch when you look too long. It's not that they're shy. It's that your stare breaks the lies wide open. You have
Right.
become immune to the usual attacks. That's why they've
That's
grown
why I
more
say he
desperate,
suck at
more
acting.
reckless, more dark. Type amen to get blessing 1677. Your life was supposed to end in that last heartbreak. But your face carried you through. And it scared the ones who tried to break you. You were expected to fall apart. But instead, your reflection grew stronger. And now, even mirrors struggle to contain your light. They tried to hide your name. But heaven shouted it. They tried to cancel your face. But heaven carved it into legacy. You are no longer easy to touch. That's why their energy feels chaotic. They've realized they've failed. Type amen to get blessing 1744. You may feel watched. You're not wrong. Eyes are following. Spirits are circling. But they can't touch you. Because every attempt to mark your face with failure has been reversed. Every curse they spoke became a crack in their own foundation. Your face now reflects their defeat. That's why they avoid looking you in the eye.
All right,
That's why silence follows you. It's not fear of you. It's fear of what lives within you. Type amen to get blessing 1855. You felt the chill in certain conversations.
So
You've noticed the shift in their tones.
the picture cover.
That's because they've realized you're no longer reachable. Not by charm, not by control, not by manipulation. Your life is still at risk, but not from physical things.
So the actual picture.
The real risk is that your face is reminding people of the
TikTok?
truth they've tried to run from.
I'm on my
And truth
YouTube
is
page,
dangerous.
right?
It's why they gather against you. It's why they whisper and scheme. But it's also why they fail. Your protection isn't loud, it's layered. Type amen to get blessing 1900. You've become a storm to the ones who once thought they could stand over you. They didn't expect your healing. They didn't expect your silence to grow teeth. You've stopped explaining yourself, and that's what made your glow louder. You no longer announce your power, you walk in it. and they feel it before you speak. They call it arrogance, but it's actually alignment. You finally see who you
Wow.
are, and your face now
Thank
mirrors
you.
heaven's version of you. That's why your life is being targeted. Because no weapon built against you is working, and that infuriates the ones who built it. Type amen to get blessed in 1999. They've tried to disguise their jealousy as jokes. They've tried to dim your life with
Damn.
sarcasm.
Yeah,
But even their laughter trembles around you,
and you better be
because your
careful how you
presence
treat
breaks their
people.
comfort. Your
God will
face
make you
reminds them
need
of
that
everything
same
they buried
person that
inside
you
themselves.
mishandled.
And it burns.
Yeah.
The danger is not in what they say to you, it's in what they say when you leave. But even then, their words echo back and
So-
shatter their own foundation.
I gotta maneuver.
Because
right
light
with
doesn't
it.
argue, it just exposes.
And
And your
for
life now
YouTube,
functions like a mirror they can't
yeah,
hide
you
from.
can scroll up and watch the
Type amen
video.
to get blessing
Fine and
2055.
dandy. I don't care.
Archangel Michael says, they have spoken your name in
But for the
secret,
picture,
but heaven heard it louder than they intended. And now, those whispers are turning into spiritual consequences. Your face carries prophecy. Your
I don't know
voice
how to
carries
do it.
weight. And your presence is no longer something they can navigate around. They thought your
anyways,
stillness meant weakness. But now they're learning.
that
Silence
is the
backed by
same picture,
divine
the baby
timing
picture
is more
that's on the cover
terrifying
of
than any
this
attack.
live.
They don't know how to approach you anymore.
My child looked just like
Because the
me.
last time they tried, their spirit shook in
So
places they didn't
everybody,
know existed.
including me, was
Type
wondering
amen
who
to
I
get
was in the
blessing
picture with.
2177. There is
Hold on,
someone
let me
right
turn my
now who
brightness
cannot
down.
sleep because of you. Not because you harmed them,
Sorry, my brightness on
but
this.
because your glow is haunting their
So
every
as y'all
attempt to
can
twist
see,
your
I'm in a
path.
picture with these two
They meant to
females.
stop you, but instead, they're
This
being
female
stopped.
on the bottom over
Every
here,
effort they made toward your destruction
she's
has
telling
become
me
a sword
that
in
that's
their own
her
hands.
niece in
Your
the
reflection
picture.
is now a warning to every
I
dark
don't know who
force
the
near
fuck
you.
knows her, and I
Heaven
really
has
don't
placed
give a
shields
fuck
over
who
your
does
face,
know her.
invisible to man,
But at
but
the end
deadly
of the
to
day,
anything
we could all
impure.
clearly see that
You were
it's
born
me,
for
and I
more.
still have the same fucking
That's
face.
why they fear you before
Even
you
if
even
I
speak.
got bit in my motherfucking
Type
face,
amen
you
to get
still see
blessing
the nose, the
2255.
eyes, and the
If you
goddamn
wish to express
eyebrows
your
that I
support
barely
further,
have.
you have the option to
Same
give
shit
super
there.
thanks with contributions of up to $20. They want to erase your
My
memory
child
from
looked just
people's
like me
minds,
from birth to now.
but your impact is stamped too deep. Your eyes said more
So,
than any words ever could.
I
and they
wrote
remember
her.
every
The
stare.
first time I wrote her, and I
They've
added
tried to
her
steal your
to
voice,
Facebook
but couldn't.
because
They
I
tried
found
to
the
curse
picture
your
on
face,
Facebook.
but it glowed brighter.
Anybody
And
would
now,
know they
they're
baby
facing the
picture
outcome
when
of
they
their
see
own
it,
traps.
whether it's on the
You
internet
don't
or
just
a
survive.
social media. Period.
You transform. You don't just
I
walk
wrote
away.
her from
You
Destiny
rise while they
Aliyah
fall into the
page.
holes
She
they
didn't
dug
write
for you.
back.
Their
She
fear isn't
didn't
your
answer
growth.
back.
It's that your growth is
So I wrote her
unstoppable.
from
Type amen
Shatasia
to
and
get blessing
Baker on
2344.
Facebook,
You may
and
feel tired,
she answered
but
back.
your face still walks into rooms with fire. You've learned to shine even
Still,
while
yeah, and
bleeding.
still, she want to keep
And that's the
claiming
part
that
that
that's her
confuses
niece.
them.
Now, her niece might have been doing some bad shit back in the day, or growing up, she's always been toxic and bad. Fine and dandy. But baby, don't put it past me and the bitches that I run with. Please don't do that. Because these bitches may not speak to me nowadays, but they will fucking talk. And I know that for a fucking fact, because they don't like nobody fucking bullying me. So, the niece, after I said blessings and everything to her and her family, to the one that's in the picture with me, I said blessings. I know that's me, and there's no lie about that. She called and told her niece wrote me in the same motherfucking 5 minutes. Talking about some stop harassing my aunt, stop doing this and that, the third, bitch, you wear, you're a crackhead, this and that, the third. And I'm looking at the messages like, should I even respond back to this? Fine and dandy. So now, she busy calling me names and shit, bitch. I'm not a young bitch. I got an old soul. You're going to have to come a little stronger than that, bitch. And then telling me that I could get locked up for taking pictures off of somebody else's page and posting them. Bitch, Google could get it the fuck in trouble for that shit, bitch. What's wrong with you?
That's because pain didn't dim you.
Any
crowned
fucking ways.
You are wrapped in a grace that their rituals
Anyways.
can't understand. No incense.
So
no
now
spell, no
she
symbol can
has the
replicate your
niece
cover.
have not yet
You
shown
are the
me
kind of
no
threat that
pictures.
doesn't need noise.
I muted
Your
her
walk
shit.
is
Let me
enough.
see. I
Type
muted her
amen
whole
to get
fucking
blessing
messages on Facebook.
2400.
She probably blocked
They
me.
are
Let me
planning
see if she
again.
blocked me.
Still trying.
Cause a
Still
couple
failing.
of days go past
They
and
don't know when to
whatever.
quit. Because even now, they don't understand. It's not just your face they're fighting. It's the force behind it. Every time they aim for your life, it strengthens your legacy. Every time they speak against you, it multiplies your light. They tried to bury you, but didn't know you were the seed.
I'm gonna go back.
Type amen to get blessing
But
2566.
who's Daryl Mathis
You carry
Jr.,
mystery.
a club promoter?
You carry prophecy.
He
Your
passed away in a
existence
hit
is
and
the
run
fulfillment of
in the
things spoken
Bronx.
long ago.
A Mercedes.
You
driver.
are a walking revelation. And
It's on
every step you
Facebook.
take makes
It's
the
an
dark
hour
tremble
ago.
more.
Daily News.
You are not just covered, you are sent.
Wow.
You don't blend in because you weren't
I
designed
probably
to.
did see him before.
Your face holds the kind of purpose that cannot be copied. And that's what they can't stand. Type amen to get blessing 2622. Your face is your shield. It is marked.
I
It
probably
is
did
sacred.
see him before, but
When they look at
I don't
you,
remember.
they see heaven staring back. They cannot explain why their plans don't work. But every failure brings them deeper into frustration. You don't need to strike back.
I know what the
Your elevation is your answer. Your silence is your sword. Let them keep watching. Because what's coming for you next will blind the ones who try to
I told you I'm muted her to her messages.
To get blessing 2788. The battle they started is already
You're
lost.
a nobody if you're
Not
gonna
because you
come
fought,
outside
but you
and
were
fight,
never
suck
alone.
my dick,
Divine
and stop
authority stood
writing on
behind
my
your
shit,
every breath.
crackhead.
They underestimated the
Hold on,
intensity of your
she
calling.
spelled it wrong, so she
They
rewrote.
thought they were coming for flesh, but they found fire. They thought you were
Come
like
the
others.
fuck outside.
They
You
were
in the
wrong.
city right now.
Now they
She
retreat
blocked
with
me.
spiritual burns they can't explain. Your reflection follows them. Your name echoes in their
Don't
rituals,
invite me
not as a
somewhere
target,
you ain't give me no
but as a
addy.
warning. They lit candles to block your name, but every flame is put out before your face can be spoken. Type amen to get
They
blessing
funny as fuck,
2861.
son. They funny as fuck. She done
You're
bumped her
protected in
fucking head. How you
dimensions they
trying to
can't
fight
even
me
see.
over a picture that's me?
While they crafted shadows, heaven assigned
How the
angels.
fuck you look?
While they plotted,
Bitch,
destiny
please.
whispered your next move.
Anyway.
They cannot unsee you. They cannot undo your rising. They cannot recover from the moment they saw your face glowing with truth. Their lies are crumbling beneath your silence. Their secrets are unraveling the longer you remain still. Because nothing they do can erase what heaven wrote. Your name is sealed. Your face is covered.
It's like her eye hits her up
and
because
nothing they touch will stop what's already unfolding. Type amen to
she's
get
the
blessing
niece or
2970.
whatever, but I'm gonna
The
send her
risk
these
to
two
your
pictures.
life was real. But so was your
I'm
honor.
gonna keep bothering them.
And
I
that's
don't
what
give a
they
fuck.
couldn't
Y'all wanna
penetrate.
bother me?
The invisible shield wrapped around your skin. You don't even know how many times you've been spared.
And you're active.
How many
you
traps
looked
were
at
set?
it too.
How many accidents were planned and intercepted before you ever saw them? You are surrounded by protection that doesn't sleep. The night they spoke curses over your photo, your angels stood guard and crushed every syllable midair. They saw your reflection in a flame and dropped their tools. Because instead of weakness, they saw a throne they couldn't approach. Type amen to get blessing 3055. You weren't made to be liked. You were made to be legendary. And legends don't walk quietly.
I wrote the aunt and told her the same
the
female
world
that's in the
shifts.
picture that's finding.
You've been hidden, not forgotten.
Yeah, I told her to send the addy.
Delayed,
Tell your
not
niece to
denied.
send the addy.
Tested, not destroyed. All for a reason. The face they tried to erase has become the image of justice. The voice they tried to silence is now the sound of reversal.
I'm with the shits.
The very people who tried to write your ending are now being forced to watch your beginning. Type amen to get blessing 3164. Archangel Michael says,
You in the city,
your
right?
face is not
Yeah, I'm
only
in the
watched
city.
by enemies.
Yes, I am.
It's known in heaven.
Clearly
Your
for
name is
like
spoken
a whole
in
year
divine
now.
rooms. And those who try
2
to
years.
harm you will face what they
In
summon,
December, it'll
but
be 2 years
multiply.
I've been in the city.
Your
But I
life
grew
is
up in
now
the city,
entering a
so it
season
really
where
don't
the
matter to
danger
me.
they set becomes their own lesson. Every lie returns. Every curse breaks. Every trap flips. You may feel tired. You may feel weary. But your spirit is still roaring. Even when you rest, your presence walks before you. You are still here, glowing, rising, protected. And your enemies? They are beginning to understand. They should have never looked you in the eyes. Type amen to get blessing 3281. They know they can't stop what's coming for you. So now, they try to slow it. Delay
Fuck
it.
all that.
But
Because
even
you
time moves for the
taking your
chosen.
time to write
You'll
back
begin
and
to
shit.
feel clarity in your steps. Peace in places you once feared. That's because the battle has shifted, and victory is already leaning in your direction. You are not.
Yeah, y'all don't answer. Y'all don't do anything. I still want to know why the fuck am I in a picture with y'all as a little ass baby? So the parents that I have know that is me, and they already confirmed that is me in the baby picture. Why y'all still going along with this bullshit? Like, who are you? Oh, that's my brother's baby. I may be standing by my motherfucking self, and I don't really give a fuck. Y'all in Brooklyn, right? She lucky she fucking blocked me. I like arguing. The niece want to be on baddies. Zeus. That's not what baddies do. We don't chat over line. We don't do this. Pull up to the Addy. Send me the Addy. She said all of this because I posted on her fucking page. Since she want to write in the inbox and then want to go to her friends lying about it so they could gang up and be like, oh, I'm right behind you, bestie. You know how that shit go. Like, I wrote on her fucking page and I sent the motherfucking pictures to her motherfucking page. Now everybody know what the fuck you talking about. She blocked me. I got other pages, baby. I'm not even reading that. Tell your niece to stop sending threads. Please, baby, please. Please, not today. Not tomorrow, not today, not this week, not this month. She study writing for fucking paragraphs and shit. I ain't reading that paragraph, baby. Listen. Just like Legina Gold is being investigated, so are y'all. Everything quiet. We just listened to that shit with Diddy and shit and R. Kelly. Everything was silent until they got some motherfucking scoop. So I don't know. This one not a paragraph, so I'll read it. That girl got so fucking mad. She gonna say, "Come the fuck outside. You in the city right now, bitch." When she sent that, she was already getting for a party that put her on a poster. Or you know how they do the promotion and they put people pictures on the flyer. They already did that. I preed her whole fucking wall on social media, baby. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. Like, what's wrong with her? She may be 28, 29, probably 30. But thank you for letting me know how old I was in that picture. Still saying the same fucking thing. Like, I muted her fucking text messages or her inbox on Messenger. I muted them. Bitch, you was a young, dumb, blonded motherfucking girl that smoked too much fucking weed, and everybody can see that shit in your pictures. Ain't no makeup gonna help you fucking get over that shit. Your big nose, gorilla looking look, bitch. No, no. The nose, the nose. You can't even face me. She blocked me, so I'm gonna keep writing her art. You gonna unblock me now? Shaking my head. still going along with it. Like, people really sitting here. They really sitting here trying to plot. That bitch had been out for like what, 3 years? Since you want to play dumb. So this is the last message that I ever got from your niece. Yeah, I think I should. Hold on. You're grown. What the fuck? Yeah, Lord. Lord, for Jesus, smack down on this girl. Ooh, that's how.